I still live.
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, you got that right, Boog. This lineup has been a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. Eager to see if that carries over to this one.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Casey Mize. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Juan Soto now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Right through there for a strike. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. Runner at first with no outs here. Soto swinging a drive. Deep right field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a big factor for them in recent games, Brandon Nimmo.
He's having a monster season in every major offensive category. Top 5 in average, home run, and RBI in the National League. So clearly, he's one of the best players in the sport right now. And I tell you what, you better not make a mistake to him.
Here's Pete Alonso. Leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Meadows makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, collected by Torres. They take the force out, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. It's the Mets nothing, Tigers coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back in Comerica Park. And on the mound in this one, Tylor Megill.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Zach McKinstry, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And that is out of play. Got him. And there's 1 away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And the pitch. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A massive home run. His 19th home run of the year, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Has a chance to make it a 15-game hitting streak in this one.
Two outs, bases empty. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, leading off, Mark Vientos. Mize back to work. Now fly ball to right center. It gets down, a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Jesse Winker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Winker with a homer in his last game. Out towards right center field. One down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
And now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Just
off
missed.
The plate, ball 1.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Fought off foul. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Tying run is at first here in the second game of the series. And there's the ball.
3-2.
This one in the air, center field. Meadows puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
And now the rookie second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. This to center field. Meadows on the move. Got it. Nice grab. And that'll do it. Mets strand 1. And it remains 1-0. And we're back. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Headed towards the corner. Soto brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Batting 7.
And next is the designated hitter, Matt Vierling. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 1-0. Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right field, Carpenter. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Keith snags it for the 2nd out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, now but batting, so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Juan Soto. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. Nothing across here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the Mets nothing. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Third baseman, go. Keith.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that drops in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Jake Rogers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's in there. And now it's even 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
McKinstry in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 1 and the Mets nothing. New inning getting started. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Alonso, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The 1-0. And another ball. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 80th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up. And with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 0-1. Towards first, Torkelson. Steps on first for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets, and he's already singled in this game. Swing and a ground ball, and he handles it himself for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's Jesse Winker. Flied to right his first time. That one the other way. Keith fires across the diamond, and that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Tigers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result. Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that, get you off balance thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes the split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that
No
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Caught him looking for the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
This one high in the air to left center. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 4. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mize back to work. Spits the plate. It's 0-1.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Good job to fight that one off.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
The 1-2. And down on strikes. 1 out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Acuna now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And that just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
High fly ball out to center field. Meadows hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And that one fouled off. On the ground. Throw on to Torkelson. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Mets go down quickly. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Tylor Megill.
And that's in there at the knees. Fouled off. He was late. Swing swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And that one hammered. That's back. See you later. That one felt good. His 18th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
So now here's the DH. Matt Vierlin. There's a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there,
Now
not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That's in there, and the count 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2 the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Into center. It gets down, a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Wastes no time there. It's so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Juan Soto will hit next. Soto enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Mize moves to first, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. Runner takes off, rips that one to right. He's got it. Pete Alonso now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Alonso.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to...
Now this one gets through. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Casey Mize is done, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Bo Brisky.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Mark Vientos digs in now. Vientos enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. The other way. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
Big RBI for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Winker in the box now, takes strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next pitch is outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alex Lang up and loosening in the pen. Foley also throwing. And a count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're the top half of the 6th. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw, the tag, and he's out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 0-2 in this one. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 4, Tigers 2. Jake Rogers getting ready to hit. Rogers having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Line to left, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
So the lineup flips over. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. You too. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And his season of strikeouts continues with number 250.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 4, Tigers 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Foley.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first.
He's out.
One up, one down. So digging in, Tylor. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Over to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Lifted in the air, right center field. Meadows should have this one, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 4, Tigers 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, Riley Green.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Soto makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The right fielder, number 30.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Right down the chute. Strike 1.
1-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lindor hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brant Herter.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction and dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Ripped into left center, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo will hit next. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And out to a board.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, one out. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And now 1 and 2.
One ball.
Alonso over at second. Nimmo over at first with one away. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And now here is Jesse Winker. Bounce to the right side. Fires over to first. And Winker is set down. Out number 3. 2 left for the Mets, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading up.
And now, Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered here in this one.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The 1-0. And another ball. Late swing fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch. I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Next to hit, Matt Vierling. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Ripped to short. Whips it across. And that quickly 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swinging a foul straight back. The Tigers down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their...
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly there through 8 full. It's the Mets 4, Tigers 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Kahnle.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Hit in the air, center field. Meadows sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's the second baseman, Luisangel Acuna. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one almost got him. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. On the ground to short, McKinstry sends it across to first, and he's out. Two down, base is empty, and now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 3 in this one. Bunting for a hit. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to first. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 4, Tigers 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, but we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering is downstairs. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, the first batter is always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So it's their last chance in this one. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets even this series up at a game apiece.
We've grown to expect him to just roll into games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.